Welcome to Curious Kids Every Day. I'm Josh. How are you doing today? It's so good to hear from you. Hey, have you ever looked really closely at your fingers and noticed the curved lines all around them? Try it right now. Look really closely at your fingers. Right up against your eyes. Look really close at them. Do you see them? Do you see those lines? Those tiny ridges and swirls? What are those called? They're called your fingerprints. Did you know that those lines are unique to you? No one has those same exact lines as you do. If you went and looked at your parents' or your friends' or your siblings' fingerprints, they would look different than yours. No one else in the history of the world has ever had your unique fingerprints. Do you want to learn about your fingerprints and what they can be used for? Let's talk about it today. Your fingerprints start forming when you're still in your mama's womb, long before you're even born. By the time you're about 6 months old in the womb, your fingerprints are already set for life. They never change, even as you get bigger. Even if you get a paper cut on your finger, the same fingerprints grow back. So, why do we have them? Well, first, fingerprints help us grip things. Imagine trying to hold a smooth glass ball with totally flat fingers. It'd probably slip right out of your hands. The ridges in your fingerprints create friction, which is a kind of resistance between surfaces. That friction helps you grip a pencil or climb monkey bars without slipping. It helps you do all kinds of stuff you never even think about. Fingerprints also help your skin sense things. Those tiny ridges push against objects and make the nerves in your skin more sensitive. That means you can feel textures like rough sandpaper or soft fabric more clearly. Without fingerprints, your sense of touch wouldn't be nearly as sharp. But there's another reason that fingerprints are so interesting. Like I said at the beginning, they're completely unique. Even identical twins. Do you think identical twins have identical fingerprints? They share the same DNA, right? Nope, they don't have the same fingerprints. Even though they share DNA, they still have unique fingerprints, each one of the twins. Isn't that so cool? That's why police officers and detectives use fingerprints to solve crimes. If someone touches a doorknob, they might leave behind a fingerprint that can be matched back to only one person. No two people in history have ever had the exact same fingerprints. Fingerprints can be grouped into 3 main patterns: loops, whorls, and arches. Loops look like curved lines that bend back around. Whorls look like little spirals, like a cinnamon roll. Arches rise up and down like tiny hills. Everyone has a mix of these on their different fingers. Take a quick look again at your finger right now. Which ones do you see? Those loops, whorls, and arches were created just for you. Written in your DNA is a coding that no one else has ever had, and no one else will ever have. I think it's a cool reminder that there's no one quite like you. You were made unique, and every time you look down at your fingers, you have all the evidence you need. Okay, let's have a quick quiz. What do fingerprints help us do? They help us grip and hold things. Do identical twins have the same fingerprints? Nope, they are different. Everybody's fingerprints are different, even twins, even identical twins. Let's play true or false. True or false? Fingerprints are formed after you are born. False, they are formed before birth. True or false? Fingerprints never change as you grow. That is true. They are set for life before you're even born. True or false? Fingerprints can help detectives solve crimes. That is true. Okay, would you rather have fingerprints that glow in the dark or ones that change color? I'm okay with the color of my fingerprints, I think, but it would be really cool if they glowed in the dark. That way I wouldn't need a flashlight if I was, out in the forest at night. I could just watch my fingers glow. That would be pretty cool. All right, I've got a game for us. This is called Is It Unique? I'm going to name something and you tell me if that thing is unique or if there are more of that thing. Does that make sense? Here's the first one. I'll give you as an example. Is a snowflake unique? Yes, snowflakes are unique. Every single snowflake looks different. If you got a microscope and looked at each individual snowflake, each one has a different design than any other snowflake. And there are so many snowflakes. Isn't that crazy? All right, what about a $1 bill? You know what? Those are unique, and I will tell you why, because each one has a unique serial number on it. So other than that, they're identical, but they do have a specific serial number so that they can be identified. What about your voice? Is your voice unique? It absolutely is. Nobody else in the whole world has a voice just like yours. Now, you might find somebody who has a voice very similar to yours, but nobody has the exact same sound to their voice. What about a printed copy of a book? Is that unique? Nope, most books are printed with lots of copies made. So, not unique. What about your DNA? Is that unique? Oh yeah, definitely unique. It's the coding that makes you, you. What about a Lego brick? Is that unique? Nope, not unique. I mean, I guess if you got down to a microscopic level and you looked at the exact molecular pattern of each brick, there might be some tiny difference, but those things are clearly made to be identical to every other, yellow brick or red brick. Okay, let's play a quick round of What Am I? What am I? I can melt. Every one of me is unique. And I fall in the winter. What am I? That would be a snowflake. Did you know that you can actually buy a little kit that will let you print your fingerprint on a piece of paper? So how it works is you press your finger into this pad of ink, and then now you got all this ink on your finger. So you take your inky finger and press it up against a piece of paper. Then you pull your finger up and look at the paper. Now you can see your one-of-a-kind fingerprint on the paper. No one else has ever had or will ever have your same design. Isn't that amazing? What kind of question do you think we'll ask tomorrow on Curious Kids Every Day? I can't wait to find out. So until then, keep asking questions and stay curious, kids. And for all the grown-ups listening, thank you so much for telling other parents about this show. Please visit CuriousKidsEveryday.com to get a free printable with activity ideas that don't involve screens. Those are the best kinds of adventures to have. That's CuriousKidsEveryday.com. See you tomorrow.